So we meet again, Caliper. So this caliper, as you may remember, has the broken off bleeder screw, the missing bolt, and I found it a new one is about 20 bucks. So I'm gonna rip it out. Whoever installed this, I'm using that in quotes, apparently didn't even really tighten these up, or tighten this up, since there is no upper one. So taking it out is pretty easy. It's an Allen head, which is a little dumb, because who the heck uses Allen head bolts? And then there's one, looks like a 7/16 on the too short hose down here, which I'm gonna have to replace as well. So I'm gonna pull this bolt out, rip the caliper off, and then I'm probably just gonna pinch off this line, since I'm gonna replace it anyways, with some vice grips, and we'll see where that takes me, I guess. And the caliper's off. You can see where I poorly tried to weld all kinds of stuff to this bleeder and it didn't work. I don't know what that bleeder screw is made out of. When it's welding, it doesn't weld very cleanly. So I think it's the combination of brake fluid being soaked into it and probably made out of some sort of weird metal. And then up here, I got the line just clamped off with some vice grips, and then I put a bag around it with a zip tie. I did that because I'm actually not going to work on this for a couple hours. I gotta go get the part. So I'm gonna do that, and then I will continue this video. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. Okay folks, good news and bad news. Good news is, I got this really nice brake caliper, and it looks like it's probably the right one. Bad news is, they didn't have a hose. So in the interest of getting this back together, and in a form of where I can move it around my driveway, I'm gonna put this crappy hose back on that is far too short. I'm definitely not gonna drive it on the street like this, nor am I gonna drive on the street with these rotors, because these rotors are trash. But I do want to move this car around my driveway safely, well, semi-safely. So I'm gonna slap this caliper on here, and hopefully in the near future I can have some semi-functional brakes, at least enough to get it to move around my driveway. And at that point, then I can kind of work on some of the other bigger projects like the engine and whatnot. So anyways, I'm gonna slap this caliper on and see how that goes. And the caliper is on. So you can see, new caliper, both bolts are in, pretty awesome. The hose I didn't put in the right spot because it puts way too much tension on it and splits the hose. So I'm just gonna keep it in this spot for right now until I get the new one, and then obviously I'll put it in the right spot afterwards. But for right now, this should get me at least the hydraulics somewhat working on this car, so that I can get the car to move around my driveway. And like I said, once I can get it to move around my driveway, then I can kind of focus on actually making it safe. But for right now, I just need the thing mobile. So that is where we're going to stop for right now, I guess. And hopefully these hydraulics will work now. I think they might.